Hey guys, Chris here again from Single Tracks Bike Shop. Hey, we want to talk a little bit about shipping. Shipping is great if you'd like to ship your own bike here. And there's nothing wrong with shipping if that's what you want to do. But you got to be careful. The box has to be a certain size or as small as it can be in a certain size. And the bikes have to be a certain weight. And if they go over those weights, whether it be shipping or on an airline, you're going to pay a big fee for shipping them. If you send a bike through a bike box, whether it be through the airline, USPS, FedEx, or UPS, you can generally ship it for less than $75. If you make sure that your bike is 54 inches long, 8 inches wide, and 28 inches tall. Now generally, that's a pretty small box, and for some of the larger bikes out there, it's really tough. But if you take apart the bike a little bit more, you can actually get the bike packed in there nice and neatly and get it shipped for a lesser rate. Now if you go over those weights and you go over that size of box, you're going to get charged quite a bit more. Now I don't know those figures or facts, but it's something you want to be aware of. Now also, when it comes time to shipping a bike, obviously you have to tear the bike down, has to be built, torn down, and built when you get back home. Now if you can do that, that's great. You can save a few dollars, but if you have to bring it here at the bike shop, you're going to spend anywhere from $35 to $50 to have the bike built, and you're going to have to spend $35 to $50 to have the bike taken down and put back in the box to ship. Also, one other thing that's the most important, if you're shipping FedEx, UPS, or USPS, try the best you can to get a prepaid shipping label to be sent back to your home or wherever you're shipping it to after you've had your trip here in Fruita. Because it's very expensive to go over to a pack and ship place here in Fruita, Colorado to ship it back. So let's say you send it for $75 from New York City to Fruita. You're going to spend about $130 at an average to send it from Fruita back to New York if I've got to take it over to the pack and ship place and ship it from there. I don't know these figures exactly, but that's usually what's happened, and it doesn't make a lot of customers very happy. So remember, 54 long, 8 inches wide, 28 inches tall, and if you can stay with under 70 pounds, you can usually ship those bikes for under $75, whether it be the airline or shipping FedEx, UPS, or USPS.
That's $75 each way?
That's $75 each way. And it's talking to you about rental bikes this year. This year we're giving you a 10% discount for anybody who signs up for their rental bike before March 1st. Now our rental bikes and our demo bikes, as you can see, are right here, and we're going to go over a couple of them. Our regular rentals are a Jamis, Marin, and GT. And that also is whether it's a 26-inch wheel or a 29er wheel. And our demos are the Ellsworth, 26 and 29er as well. Now these are broken down into two different prices. Our rental is a $50 a day rental, and our demos are an $80 a day rental. And again, if you sign up before March 1st, we'll give you a 10% discount. You can also go to Single Tracks website as well as Backcountry Biker website to see the breakdown in prices. Thanks. We've talked about shipping, and we've talked about it going on the airlines as well as renting a bike here at Single Tracks Bike Shop. Now we want to kind of talk about the dollars and where it kind of fits in with should I rent a bike and how much is that going to cost compared to me shipping out a bike. So if I ship out a bike or I take it in the airlines with me, and let's say it costs $150 to send it out and back via the shipping in the airline, but then I've got to have somebody either tear it down, have the bike shop build it up, have the bike shop tear it down, and then when I get home it has to be torn down. So when all of them's put together and you've got a bike shop tearing them down, building them up, and tearing them down again and building them up, you're going to spend around $140 at the minimum to have that done for the bike once you get here. Now for the guys of you that are skilled who can build their bikes, that's great. You save some of that money by being able to do it yourself. But if you can't, you're going to spend around $140 to $150 to have that bike dismantled and built back up on both ends. Now if you rent a bike from Single Tracks and just a regular rental, your 3-day trip is going to cost you $130 and your 4-day trip is going to cost you $165. And if you rent a demo, it's going to either be $200 or $250 for the rental. So there you can break down your prices of, hey, I'm shipping for $150. It's going to cost me around $150 to get the bike taken down, built up, taken down, and built up again. I've now spent $300 on having my bike shipped out here or bought by the airlines. Now, if you rent a bike, we've saved you a little bit of money. It's $130 for the 3-day trip, $160, $65 for the 3-day trip on a regular rental, and $200 to $250 for the 4-day trip on a demo. So there's a little bit of savings for you there if you rent a bike. Plus, you don't have to worry about damage of the airlines kicking it around, or FedEx, UPS, or UP or USPS having any problems with it being shipped over here. We've all had that happen. We've all had bikes not show up too. So always remember, the rentals will be here, but the bike may not come if you ship it.